We had to have them kind of suggest it because otherwise we'd have no leverage to leave with our record. So we had thought about wanting to leave just because they didn't seem at all excited about what we were doing with that project, and had been less and less supportive since a lot of the people who had been in our corner had left and gone to other labels. So once they kind of brought that up, we're like, yes, we just want to leave the record, and you don't have to give us any more money. And so we just wanted someone who was excited to work on the project with us. And they had been excited in the past and weren't any longer. So yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they were just really excited from the get-go. We've known Rich, the guy that runs Vagrant, for a really long time, and he's been kind of a fan of the band for a long time. And actually, when we were going to sign to Island, we were talking to Vagrant as well. So, I mean, he's been wanting us to, sign to the label since way back in the day. And as soon as he heard that we were free, he was, right on board right away. Without even hearing the records, he was like, "Let's do it. I want to put it out." And you can't really match that kind of excitement. He's really committed to it before he even heard it. So, yeah, I think it was a pretty easy decision. Earth, it was almost entirely done in the house, other than Come All You Weary, which is the only song on the whole disc that has a full band and full drums and plugged in instruments. But everything else was done in the house. Yeah.
What about with all the other EPs? Was it all in the house, or was there a studio, or what did you guys record those at?
We basically just turned a 2-car garage of a house that I own into like a little practice place / studio. I mean, it's literally a garage, and it's even smaller because we soundproofed it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's a pretty, I guess DIY kind of setup, but it worked for what it was.
That's a large question. I mean, obviously, the stuff that's going on in Iraq is kind of just a shadow over everything in life, so I think that definitely has some influence, and you can see in, I think, all the records in different ways, but in the Air one, The Sky's Falling, some of that stuff, books, I can't even begin to, I don't usually draw directly from a book. I'll take I read a bunch and things inspire me, and then I write, and sometimes I'll take little images here and there. I don't know. I know on Come All You Weary there's a little line from The Last Battle, which is part of the Chronicles of Narnia. But that's one random thing. I don't know. It's seriously just all over the place. And musically, I mean, that's, especially with this project, almost impossible to start trying to tackle where all the influences are from.
I think it ranges the entire musical spectrum, really. I mean, I think between all 4 of us, we really listen to everything. So.
It popped in my head one day. I really don't feel like I should take credit for the idea, because it seriously just was like bling, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea, God, thanks. And I got really excited about it just the more I thought about it, and then kind of presented it to the other guys and let them be weirded out for a couple days, just because it sounds like it could be really lame, I think.
We were originally going to do it as like a full band side project almost. Like it was going to be a Thrice record. Well, not a record. It was going to be like a Thrice project, I guess.
Kind of. What it turned out being was more what I was originally thinking, and then we started changing ideas about it.
Yeah, so what we were going to do was, it was going to be more like soundscapes and more ambient stuff, and then we were going to put it out on a smaller imprint of Island. And then as we were writing for it, it started kind of forming, and we saw that there were good songs in there, and might as well make this the next record, kind of thing.
Received a lot of really good press for both of these EPs, or all 4 of them actually, sorry. And Actually, Q, I just read a review of it that said that you guys are America's answer to Radiohead.
Really?
How's that? Yeah. Did you guys even know that?
No,
Yeah, I read that a couple
that's
days
a
ago.
nice compliment.
What are you guys' reaction to that? Is it a good press and that one?
I don't think that's true, but it's flattering.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's very flattering. We're all huge fans of Radiohead. That's like a unworthy comparison, I think, but that's cool.
Now tell me a little bit about your guys' tour with Circus Survive and Pelican. Why did you guys choose to take these two bands on tour with you?
We had met both of them before. Did we meet both of them on Taste of Chaos, or just we met Circa in UK? I can't remember if we met them. Yeah, like a little bit. Cause we knew Nick Beard back when he was in this band called Taken that we used to play with out in California. So we'd kind of met them a long time ago through that, and
I think maybe Warped Tour, one of the Warped Tours we did, it was the first time we met the whole band. We've done a bunch of stuff with them. We've been to Europe with them.
just got a little bit. Here.
Yeah, we've just kind of seen each other around for a long time.
And then Pelican we met on Taste of Chaos a couple years ago, and they're really nice dudes. And we wanted to create a vibe on this tour that felt like it fit with what we've been doing, and while nothing can do that exactly, I think we're pretty happy with the outcome.
I mean, at this point, there's very few bands I think that we actually want to tour with, and that actually makes sense with what we're not what we're doing, but I guess just makes sense with Thrice. Not a lot of bands would want to tour with a heavier band, I guess, but these two bands definitely make sense.
With the records, we're supporting Blood Water Mission, which is an organization that provides AIDS relief and clean water sources to villages in Africa. Very DIY and kind of empowering to the community, and their goal is to be kind of long-term. They're not just throwing a bunch of money at the solution, but trying to build up stuff for people to really take care of it themselves, and which is awesome. And then Invisible Children also works in Africa. We have them out on the tour, just kind of hopefully raising awareness, getting some more people involved. And they specifically started with a lot of stuff going on in Uganda with child soldiering, and so they're continuing to do stuff with that, trying to bridge gaps between people here and people there, and put pressure on various governments to help solve this problem. There will be another record, God willing. I have a bunch of songs, like half written for it. Just a matter of finding time to finish it up and stuff like that. But I'm planning on having another one.
And with Black Unicorns, can we expect a record? Or can we expect a record?
Not really. I mean, that was just it was totally just a one-time kind of thing, and really, it was our old guitar tech and friend Chris Jones. We'd just be on the road and be bored and write cheeky, fun songs in the back lounge, and we got home and had some time, so we recorded it, and that's what that is. And I mean, I didn't really even intend for people to really know about it, so.
You should definitely put it on iTunes or something.
You should, because I'd play it if I had a copy of it. So. Alright, well that's it, guys.
Cool. Cheers.
Rest for your soul.